In Chapter 15 of the Picture of Dorian Gray, the evening following the body's disposal, Dorian attends a party hosted by Lady Narborough. He's nervous but appears calm and graceful, though he finds the party boring until Henry arrives. Dorian doesn't eat anything at dinner, and Henry wonders what is wrong with him. Lady Narborough suspects he must be in love. Dorian outright denies that, saying he hasn't been in love since Madame de Ferrol left town, and that's been a whole week. This leads to gossip about Madame de Ferrol. At one point, Henry offers one of his witticisms about the most beautiful wives belonging to the criminal classes. Lady Narborough comments on how everyone says Henry is wicked, and Henry follows with a comment about it being monstrous how people repeat things that are completely true about others. A bit later, Dorian wishes it were the end of the world because he feels exhausted and disappointed by life. This leads Lady Narborough claiming Dorian should marry. Henry agrees but begins a cynical and entertaining discourse on marriage. After the conversation shifts, Henry and Dorian get a chance to talk more privately. Henry asks what Dorian did after leaving Henry's house the night before. When Dorian answers, he fumbles. He starts to say he'd gone to his club, but pivots, changing his story and saying he had gone for a walk. Flustered, he suggests Henry can contact his servant for evidence if he needs to. Henry waves the offer away, wondering why he would care so much. Dorian makes excuses for his mood and leaves. But as he heads home, his earlier terror returns. Once he's home, he takes Basil's coat and suitcase from where he hid them and throws them in the fire. After they burn, Dorian is overcome by a powerful longing. He goes to an ornate cabinet and takes out an Asian lacquered box, which he opens. After staring fixedly at the opium paste it contains, he returns the box to the cabinet drawer, leaves his home, and calls a cab. When he gives the driver the address, the man at first refuses to go, saying it's too far. Dorian pays him generously, promising more after, and the man agrees to take him. Dorian slept so well immediately after killing Basil that readers might think he lacks a conscience or is completely at ease with his actions. This chapter shows how his actions affect him. He's burdened by anxiety and fear. The discussion between Lady Narborough and Henry offers a good example of how people see Dorian and the dramatic irony between his appearance and reality. Because he is so beautiful, people associate him with love. They assume any emotional upset on Dorian's part comes from romance. Like many events in the novel, this underscores the theme of the tension between appearance and reality. It is worth noting here how many of the key plot points depend on wealth. This chapter demonstrates that living the kind of life Henry champions costs a lot of money. This path, materialistic, shallow, alienating, and destructive, is an option reserved for the wealthy.